Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Batman Legends of the Dark Knight issue 4. This is part 4 of the Shaman storyline, written by Denny O'Neil, pencils by Edward Hannigan, inks by John Beatty, letters by John Costanza, colors by Richmond Lewis. Kevin Dooley was the assistant editor, and editor was Andrew Helfer. Pick up where we left off with the truck tumbling into the water. Batman was knocked out of the vehicle, but he has to go in and save the young woman and her grandfather. Thankfully, his suitcase was not damaged, and he is able to use his cape as a blanket to try and warm her. The shaman tells Batman that he has to tell the story, but there is no bat mask because that's what was stolen by Spurlock. But the shaman points out that Batman has a mask. It is when they get to the hospital that Bruce learns who is really behind this and what the motivation might actually be. So Batman has to fly back to Gotham and try and establish whether or not there is a connection with these killings, and he has a lot of success with that. Unfortunately, the person that's behind all this may already be a couple steps ahead of Batman and has Alfred. So we're left with a cliffhanger ending that does not look good for Batman, but we'll see how it plays out. Overall, the story is fantastic. It's very fun, very exciting, good old-fashioned comic book adventure, and it plays out like a old cliffhanger serial with decent amount of action. Something that you thought was happening at the end of last issue isn't quite exactly the same thing. Batman putting on disguises, all kinds of cool stuff. It's a very well written story, and the art is really good. I like it quite a bit. Batman looks fantastic in this, but also the cover's pretty good. It would get me to buy the book. It's intriguing even if it is a pinup. So I am enjoying this miniseries. I haven't read these in decades, so I'm real excited to see the conclusion because I really was enjoying this, and I'm really sad they haven't reprinted a lot of these old stories. I'm kind of surprised actually, with as much of the storylines that get reprinted, that they've not gone back to the Legends of the Dark Knight series to reprint some of these storylines. So if you can find these, I would absolutely recommend them. You can usually find them for about the cost of a new issue or less. I picked these up for about $2 a piece, except for issue 1 I think was $5, and I don't regret any of the purchases so far. So we'll see how the final chapter plays out, but so far I'm real happy with this. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.